try to kind of split things out into four sort of key areas to talk to you about. So the first one is about getting started. So like I say, by the time this video comes out, I will have been on YouTube for probably about 6 weeks. And let me say, that's the hardest bit. If you just get started, you have jumped the first hurdle and you've gotten, for me, it was getting out of my mind and getting into the doing things. So not consuming, but creating. And I just kept telling myself, just start, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Just meet yourself where you are at. And that's exactly the approach that I took. So I didn't worry so much about equipment. I do film on a camera. It's a combination of the Sony, it's actually a vlogging camera, and I got it in the pandemic for teaching purposes. I was filming a lot of, for my clients, especially my one-to-one clients, I was filming a lot of Pilates routines for them to do at home, and I wanted to have something that wasn't my iPhone. I have a really old iPhone. It's like an iPhone 11 or an iPhone 13. However, I do quite a lot of my filming now on my iPhone as well, particularly when I'm out and about. So it is a myth that you don't need a big investment to get started. So if you're one of those people, which I did it too, that for ages puts loads of barriers in the way, which is just procrastination. And if you're a perfectionist, we do it all the time. But just think about that, because you can do it really easily with your iPhone. I do have a tripod, but again, I got that in the pandemic, so it's probably about 4 years old now. But you can do it without a tripod too. You can prop your phone up on things, you know, get creative, like books. What else have I used? Shelves, interesting spaces when you're out and about. Just don't drop your iPhone if you are using your iPhone. So the getting started part is the hardest bit, and just be mindful of, if you are kind of wondering if it is for you, just take note of some of the excuses that you're making, because I did that too. But know that getting started is the hardest part, and there are no real barriers to entry. To be honest, it's never been easier to start something digitally than it has been now. Okay, so that's the kind of first thing that I wanted to share.